it's Kayla, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about and demonstrating how I change diapers as a blind mom. So this is a question that I think blind parents get a lot, is how do you know when the baby needs a diaper change? How do you change a diaper? All of that stuff. So I'm going to be getting into all of that today. So I will start out by talking about how I know when a diaper change is needed. So what I do is I can pinch the crotch of the diaper in between my fingers, and if it has kind of like a crunchy texture, then I know that it is dry. If it has like a squishy texture, it'll squish between your fingers, kind of like Play-Doh. That's kind of like the feel I think of it as. That's how you know that the diaper is wet and needs to be changed. For a poop diaper, there are a few different ways of knowing. So one is I have hearing. She makes little grunt noises when she poops, so I can tell by that way. Or, I do hold her most of the day, and I can physically feel when she is pooping if I'm holding her. Or the most telltale sign that there has been a poop is that I smell it. So that is probably 95% of the time I will smell that she poops. Even if my husband has her for a while and then I come and get her, I'm like, oh, she pooped. So I feel like I can tell when she needs a diaper change even more than the sighted parent because of my other senses. Because, sighted people aren't really just peeking in the diaper all day long. And if you can't tell by those ways, you could also, if you really need to check, there have been maybe a handful of times that I was not sure and I needed to check, you can stick your finger in the diaper. Make sure you have a wipe handy just in case you do find poop, but you can stick your finger down the back, or what I do is I stick it in through the leg hole into the back of the diaper to check if there is poop. Also, if all else fails and you're still not sure, just go for a diaper change. There have been a few times that when she was a newborn and her poops really didn't have a smell and it was really hard to tell. So when I was doing a diaper change, I would just touch her little booty crack to see if there was poop there. But especially once they get a little older, 99% of the time, if you're not sure if they pooped, once you open up the diaper, you will smell it then and you will know. So that's how I can tell if she needs a diaper change. Honestly though, I typically change her diaper on a schedule. So I change it right before every feed, which is also right after she wakes up. So I am changing the diapers at regular intervals because honestly, she pees every 10 minutes and I'm not going to change the diaper every single time she pees. That is really unnecessary. And then a side note about diaper rash. How does a blind parent know if the baby has diaper rash? One, you can feel if the skin is rough or bumpy, or even if it feels a little bit warm, or baby will be particularly unhappy during diaper changes. I can tell if she is uncomfortable during a diaper change because she's crying or she's really fussing when she doesn't normally. Or I am not the only person who changes her diaper. Sighted people also, my husband, my mother-in-law do change her diapers too, so they can tell me if there is any redness or something that I don't notice. Okay, so here is my diaper changing setup. So I have this Kikaru peanut changer. This is the changing pad we have. It's I don't even know what material this is, a rubbery-ish, but it's a slick, so it's really easy to wipe clean, and it's kind of a firm kind of foam material. It does not scoot, it does not slide, it doesn't move, and it's really easy to clean off, so that's why I like this. They are expensive, but I got this half price on Marketplace, so pro tip, buy them resale. Okay, so I've got this on a dresser, and then I've got a little basket of diapers. Right next to it, I've got my thing of wipes, I've got a hand sanitizer, I've got our, so that's all on the dresser. Right next to the dresser is our diaper genie, which has a foot pedal, so it's hands-free. And then one step to my right, we have this little cart where we have random things. I have a roll of toilet paper and diaper rash cream, which I will talk about in in a minute. So that is my setup. So you want to have everything in reach. If your baby is way too wild and wiggly, or you just don't feel safe changing on a high surface like on top of a dresser, you can certainly change them just on the floor. But still, you want to make sure you have all of your things within reach. So I'm going to start with a pee diaper because that one is more simple. So what I will do, and I've got my baby doll here for demonstration. She's got her dirty diaper on. So I'm going to take a clean diaper and I am going to slide it underneath her bottom. So I'm going to have the clean diaper in place, and then I'm going to take off the dirty diaper. And so I've got my hand still on her, and I'm going to step to the diaper genie to throw away the diaper. It is within reach. I still have my hand on her. She is not unattended. So I will have thrown away my diaper, and then I will get my wipe, and then I have kind of like a routine that I wipe. I kind of do the same pattern. So I will wipe the privates front to back. I will fold my wipe, and then I will wipe these leg creases. So I'll wipe that crease and then that crease. I will fold my wipe again. I will wipe front to back again, and then I'll turn the wipe over, and then give the booty cheeks just a little swipe. And then I will set her back down. I will take the front of the clean diaper and I'll just fold it up and hold it there for a second while I throw my wipe away. And then just in case she decides to pee before I get the diaper all the way back on. So now I come back, I'm gonna put the diaper on. So what I will do is I'll take these tabs and I will just like stick them on really quick, because whereas this baby doll is very cooperative, my actual baby is not, and she is wiggling around, kicking, has her legs in the air, grabbing her feet. So I just get the tabs on really quick just to get the diaper on her, and then I will fix it. So I will make sure these little ruffles around the legs are pulled out because those help to prevent blowouts. So I'll make sure those aren't tucked in. I'll make sure the diaper is like on straight, and then I'll kind of come back and then adjust these tabs and make sure they're on tight enough, make sure the diaper is on straight, and I'll kind of use my feel to check. So to make sure the diaper is centered, I make sure that her belly button is kind of centered in between where the tabs are. Give it a little tug, make sure it's tight enough, and she is good to go. And I've got my hand sanitizer right here so I can sanitize, and then we're done. So that is for a pee diaper. So now for a poop diaper, that is a little bit of a different procedure. So what I will do with the poop diaper, so when the diaper is dirty, I will take it off and I will throw it immediately in the diaper genie, and I do not put a clean one on underneath, because I did that once and she wiggled all around and kicked it everywhere and foot ended up in poop, and I do not do that anymore.
Editing to clarify, what I meant to say is that I don't do the thing that a lot of people do where they fold the dirty diaper underneath them. That is what she kicked all around and made a mess of, and then I don't put a clean diaper underneath because I don't want the clean diaper to get dirty.
She's just bare booty on the kikaroo. So if I know I'm changing a poop diaper, I will get my toilet paper roll that's over here, and I will have it close by and ready. And so what the toilet paper is for is because since I cannot see the poop, I will use the toilet paper to clean it up, because what happens is when you use wet wipes, then just everything is wet and it's hard to tell what's poop, what's wet wipe when they're clean. So I will take the toilet paper and I will clean up, and so I will take some and then like wipe the booty crack, and I will stop wiping when it stops feeling like very slippery or squishy. And so then I will switch from the toilet paper to the wet wipes. And so again, I kind of have my like pattern. So I will take the wet wipe, I'll wipe the booty crack first. And so again, I'll stop wiping when it stops feeling like slippery or squishy. And then I will wipe one booty cheek. I will wipe the other booty cheek. And then I will get a new clean wipe. I use a lot of wipes while I'm doing a poop. So then I'll wipe the private parts again, front to back. I will wipe in these leg creases. You always want to get in the creases. So then once I have done my pattern, I can either like fan dry her a little bit with my hand, or you can take your toilet paper and you can kind of pat dry. And so what that does is gives me more tactile feedback, so I can go back and touch and feel if there is poop. And usually the poop will be crusty if it's a little bit dry, so that's where you can tell the difference between like poop and where the wet wipe is. So I'll just kind of touch all over to make sure if she feels clean. So then once I do that and she feels good to go, I will take another wipe and I will lift her up a little bit, lift her booty up, and I will take the wet wipe and wipe underneath I'll wipe the kikru, the changing pad, to make sure there's no poop there. Then I will take the new diaper. So I'll put the diaper on, same as before, getting it on, trying to wrestle her, and now I'm trying to wrestle this baby doll. Put the diaper on, and then what I will do is I will get another wipe after we've got the diaper on, and then I will wipe her legs and feet just to make sure, and then I will take another clean wipe. I will wipe her hands just in case they got poop on them, and then I will wipe my own hands with the baby wipe because there's a good chance I got poop on my hands. And so I'll wipe it with the baby wipe, and then I will pick her up and then just like set her in the crib really quick, which is right here. And then I will go properly wash my hands in the sink with soap and water instead of using the hand sanitizer. Okay, so I hope you found this video to be helpful or informative. As always, leave your tips in the comments and any videos you would like to see from me in the future, and I will see you guys next time.